Welcome to all. In the previous video, we discussed about median and its related properties. We have understood about the median calculation in case of group data and the calculation of missing frequency when the median is given. In today's class, we are going to discuss about the concept of mode, which is the most easiest topic of statistics. If we talk about the mode is that value, that observation value which has highest frequency. For example, if I have some data here 3233015432, 3 has come 4 times. So the number that has the maximum frequency is called mode. So the mode for this data is what? 3. So for ungrouped data, we can just directly see the data and tell which is the mode. But in case of group data, what we are going to do, we are applying a formula here. The formula is L, which is the lower limit of the model class. There we have median class and median. Here we have model class. F1, the frequency, the highest frequency. F0, the value previous than that, previous than F1. F2, the value succeeding that F1. F1 we all know highest frequency, F0 the preceding, F2 the succeeding, and H is the width. I will explain you this concept with one example. Very easy concept. You can just directly understood the formula and apply it in the question. Please see the concept very carefully. We have a class interval 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60 and so on up to 120. F is given. There is no need to draw any other table in case of mode. In case of mean, the first we have to take out class mark. In case of median, first we have to calculate CF. But in case of mode, we don't need to do anything. We have all the data given itself in the problem. In this, the highest frequency, which is 61, is called F1. The preceding is called F0. The succeeding is called F2. So the highest frequency is F1. The preceding is F0. F0 is F0. And the succeeding is F2. L, as it is highest, this is the model class. The unmarked here is the model class. This is the lower limit and the width we have is 20. So just applying the formula, L we have 60, F1 we have 61, F0 we have 52. 2 times of F1 means 61 is multiplied by 2. We have 122, F0 value, F2 value and H value. Simplifying this and solving, we get the data, the value of the mode is 65.625. So in this way we are going to calculate the mode for the given group data. I hope everyone understand the concept of mean. There are 3 methods to calculate mean: direct method, assume mean method, step deviation method. Then we discussed about median, in which we have calculated CF first, cumulative frequency, and then applied the formula. In this, we have directly applied the formula by understanding first the highest frequency value, which is 61 in this question, which is called F1, and then the preceding is F0, then the succeeding is F2. Then substituting the values, we get the required answer. Now one more topic is remaining in this, the graphical representation of the curve, the data by which we are going to calculate median, which is called Ogive. We'll discuss in the later part of the video. Now I'm going to tell you about a curve which is based on cumulative frequency. As the word cumulative frequency comes in our mind, the first topic that should come is median. So this curve is going to represent about the median. So a curve which is based on cumulative frequency and help us to find out the median is called Ogive or CF, cumulative frequency curve. Now this curve is of 2 types, less than type and more than type. What is this less than type and more than type? I am going to explain you with one example. Please see very carefully. Basically what we need to do here is to calculate the points which we need to draw on the graph to represent the curve, and then we can calculate the median using that curve. So Please see carefully. This is the class interval 0 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 12, 12 to 16, 16 to 20. Frequency is given. These two datas are given in the question. Now two datas that we have calculated is CF1 cumulative frequency first and CF2 cumulative frequency 2. Now you all will ask me, what is the CF1, CF2? This is the main theme of this Ogive curve. CF1 means summing up the frequency in the ascending order. Summing up the frequency in the ascending order. And CF2 means summing up the frequency in the descending order. Or we can say that summing up the frequency from the above is called CF1 and from down is called CF2. Now see very carefully. This is 4, this is 4. 4 plus 6, 10. 10 plus 10, 20. 20 plus 8, 28. 28 plus 2, 30. This is CF1. It goes like this. Downwards. And it goes like upwards. Like see, 2 is this. 2 plus 8, 10. 10 plus 10, 20. 20 plus 6, 26. 26 plus 4, 30. So CF1 means summing up the frequency from the upwards, and in CF2 summing up the frequency from the downwards. This starts from here and this starts from this point, last point. So I hope all of you understand CF1 and CF2. Now what is the use of CF1 and CF2 here? It helps us to calculate the points. How we can calculate the points to be plotted on the graph? Please see carefully. I hope everyone understands CF1 and CF2. CF1 means summing up the frequency from the first term upwards, from the upward term. Now in this, summing up the frequency from the down term, this is the last term. So points for less than type Ogive is to be calculated by using this property, upper limit and CF1. For less than, we have to take the point upper limit and CF1. That is, for this 4, the point is 4. For 8, the point is 10. For 12, the point is 20. For 16, the point is 28. For 20, the point is 30. Upper limit 4, CF1 4. Upper limit 8, CF1 10. Upper limit 12, CF1 20. So we have put the points here. Similarly, for more than type, the formula is lower limit and CF2. That is 0 and 30, 4 and 26, 8 and 20, 12 and 10, 16 and 2. So these are the points which we need to plot on the graph to find the curve and to find the median. The most important thing here is to understand CF1 and CF2. CF1 means summing up the frequencies from the first term, and CF2 means summing up the frequencies from the last term. I hope you all understand this. Now using these points, I am going to draw a curve which will help you to find the median. So now we are going to plot those points that we get in the previous part on the graph. So as the points you are seeing behind me are of less than type and more than type. When we see the less than type, the CF part is in ascending order, and when we see the more than type, the CF part is in descending order. So if the data is given like this, less than this, a particular value, less than this, a particular value, it is CF1. If the data is given like more than this, a particular number, more than this, a particular number, it is CF2. So in ascending, it is CF1. In descending, it is CF2. It will help you to understand the data, either it is less than or more than. If it is in ascending, it is less than. If it is descending, it is more than. Now plotting these points on the curve, which you all can do on the graph sheet, you will get a graph like this. The two intersecting curve. This is a freehand drawing. You have not to use any ruler for plotting or for connecting these points. You can use ruler for drawing this Cartesian system, but these points you need to join free-handed. Now after making the curve, the point where both curves intersect, from that point draw a line towards the x-axis and that particular point where it touches the x-axis is called the median. So in this curve we are seeing that this curve is touching x-axis at 10. So the median value is 10. So in this way we can calculate the median using the Ogive curve. I hope all of you understand it. Now I am coming to the summary of this whole chapter. The chapter is based on the measures of central tendency, which is mean, median and mode. So the most important thing is in this chapter is calculation part. You should be able to calculate more frequently and smoothly. Now you have to understand how to draw this graph also. So this chapter is of very easy nature. If you practice it very well, practice it more using more problems, you will able to score 7 marks in board exam. This chapter is of 7 marks in board exam. So I hope all of you start doing practice, complete the whole chapter. If you find any difficulties, you can message me. Thank you very much.